Good morning. How are we doing? कैसे हो आप सब लोग? Today is the final day of our Rise and Shine flow practice. So, how is the Josh? How is the energy today morning? Do you have some plans for New Year? I would love to know them. How are you planning to celebrate this day? I'll just check if the stream is working. Yes, the stream is working fine. We shall begin in another 2 minutes. Yes. Let's start the class at 7:03. आज थोड़ा सा अंधेरा है इस टाइम के हिसाब से, वरना जनरली इस टाइम तक थोड़ा सा लाइट आ जाता है. But I think in another 10 minutes it should be fine. I woke up with a little bit cold and little difference in my voice. So I was like, today is the practice where we're supposed to do guided meditation, and I don't want to hamper that with the change in the voice. So I did consume hot water with some turmeric, salt, pepper, ajwain, and some moringa powder. I really enjoy that drink. It tastes super nice, and a squeeze of lime just changes the taste. It's quite warm for you to consume in the morning. So, yeah, I just enjoy that having in the winter morning. In today's practice, we will be looking at different things, starting from some breath work, like a easy peasy breath work, no hold, no forceful exhalations or inhalations, no countings, in fact, for exhalations and inhalations. There will be just going with what your body says and what your body feels like practicing. We'll be practicing circle of joy, one of the fun way to practice breath work. And then we will be doing some stretches, and then we will end the class with some guided meditation. Okay, let's go to the mat. Adjust the frame. Yeah. Starting the class with some prayer. I feel like I might sneeze in the class today. Something tickly in my nose. Yes, coming up nice and tall. Lengthen your spine here. Chest is just straight here. Chin parallel to the floor. Slowly close your eyes, hands and chin mudra on top of your knees. Let's do prayer. You can choose to chant Gayatri mantra with me for the prayer, or just enjoy and take this moment of silence. Inhale and exhale. Inhale again And let's chant Gayatri Mantra for 3 times. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Slowly open your eyes and let's start with some breath work. Sitting in the same position, keeping the spine tall, let's do circle of joy breath. So circle of joy breath के लिए हमें क्या करना है? I'll guide you through my verbal instructions. You can also see and check the visual cues. You can keep the spine straight and then interlace the fingers and closer to your legs here right now. Inhale and bring the hands closer to the chest. Inhale, exhale, hands away from the chest, round your back here, like so. Inhale, hands up in the air, palms facing to the ceiling. Really extend your chest here. Exhale, hands to the floor. From here, inhale the fingers at your back and arch your back here. Chest comes in front. Really creating a nice opening in your chest. Exhale, bring the hands in front, down to your knees. Okay, this is one round. Let's practice 5 more rounds like this together at your own pace. No countings here, okay? So feel free to have your own way of doing it. We just want to create more openness as you inhale and more lightness, more letting go of that heaviness as you exhale the air out, okay? Coming up, round number 2. Inhale to the chest. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, palms down to the floor here. Inhale, interlace the hands at your back. Exhale, release. Keep going. Inhale, arms to the chest. Exhale, palms away. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, interlace the hands at the back, rounding, arching your back here. Gaze goes up maybe. And release. Exhale here. Couple of more rounds. Keep going with your breath. I'll practice with you without giving you the countings. Maybe you can choose to have your eyes closed here to feel the breath moving in and out and focus more inwards here. As you inhale, I want you to invite more openness in your thoughts, in your body here. As you exhale, I want you to let go. Let go of that heavy thought, heavy emotion, or heaviness, stiffness in your body. Two more times. This creates a lot of opening in your chest, in your spine, creating that space for yourself to let go and feel more lighter. And release the hands. From here, coming to child's pose, बालासन में आएंगे. वज्रासन में बैठ के दोनों घुटने जो है वो एक दूसरे के करीब रहेंगे. ठीक है. ट्राई टू हैव देम एज क्लोज, बट ऐसा नहीं है कि लाइक दिस इज कंपल्सरी. यू कैन हैव दिस मे बी if you have like a fat here, or maybe let's say if someone is pregnant, right, then you would want this to be relaxed, so you would want more area to let your belly go down. Basically जो दोनों पैर है वो थोड़ा ओपन रखेंगे तो you will help your belly go down to the floor. But if you are regular practitioner, then I would encourage to keep the knees closer to each other to get all the benefits. And stretch your arms in front, forehead to the ground here. So this is the type of class that anyone can join in and practice. Even if you are on your periods, even if you are maybe pregnant, or maybe you have certain, like if you have, maybe you're tired, even then you can come and join this type of practice. Keep breathing here. Really feel your breath coming in and out of the nostril, moving through your belly, rib cage, collarbone. Notice the rise and fall of your belly here. Keep breathing. From here, I want you to bring the right hand to the right side. राइट हैंड जो है उसको राइट साइड की तरफ स्लाइड करेंगे और लेफ्ट पाम को राइट पाम के ऊपर रखेंगे. फीलिंग अ नाइस रिलीज इनटू द लेफ्ट साइड बॉडी हियर, creating more length in your spine. Letting go of any tension as you exhale longer into the practice. From here, slide the palms back to the center. Now, left palm slides to the left side and right palm goes on the top of the left palm, creating more length in your right side body. Feeling a nice stretch, nice opening through your right side body. Slightly above. Perfect pose. And release. From here, palms to the floor in the center, and lift your forearm up like so. Okay, forearm जो आगे का हाथ का आगे वाला हिस्सा है उसको हम ऊपर लेंगे until your elbows. ठीक है, कोनी तक ऊपर लेना है like so, and interlace the fingers, maybe a prayer pose, or index finger up, and try to bring the hand closer to your neck. You can move it front and back, releasing any tension into your shoulders. Sorry. From here, I want you to lift in the same position. I want you to lift your hip up, okay? So we have more people joining the class. We have two peacocks. So lift up the hip. Bring the hip parallel, almost parallel to your knees. Okay, maybe you can have your toes tucked if you feel off balance. And then slide forward your arms, trying to bring the chest closer to the floor, chin to the floor maybe, or forehead to the floor. Wherever you are, stay with it. Now, maybe you can choose to point out the toes once you feel more balanced here. Puppy pose. Opening your spine here, creating more room for openness, inviting more openness here. Keep breathing. Maybe you can have chin down to the floor if you can reach there. As you breathe in, notice your belly expand. As you exhale, notice your belly goes in. From here, coming up into your Vajrasana, and let's practice thread the needle. Okay? Coming into a tabletop position. Now take the right palm off the floor and slide it underneath, and right shoulder goes to the floor. From here, I want you to extend and walk the fingers of the left hand at front, opening the chest to the left side. Maybe gaze up or gaze in front here, gaze to the left side here. The right palm is resting on the floor, right shoulder is resting on the floor. Left hand is lifted, only fingers are touching the floor. Letting go of any tension in your spine, in your back, in your shoulders here. As you let go of the tension physically, I want you to let go of any emotion or any thought that is holding you back. From here, lift up. Let's do the same on the opposite side. From here, in the tabletop position, lift up your left palm and slide the left palm underneath the right, like so. So, left shoulder comes to the floor here, and you walk the fingers in front. Right hand fingers are walking away from the body. Maybe you can close your eyes and try to tune in more inward in today's practice. With each breath, notice your thoughts slowing down. Try to be an observer, coming up. From here, sitting up nice and tall. Let's do some seated forward fold here. I'll move back so that you can see me better. Yes. You want to fold forward in this position, sitting up nice and tall, and then walk your fingers in front. Right now, my right leg is at the top and left leg is inside. So we will switch this and do this second time. Okay? Walk forward as far as you can. Maybe you can bring the chin to the floor. Maybe you can bring the forehead to the floor, or maybe you're staying here. Okay? You can also stay here. You can stay on your elbow. Whatever your body allows, honor that. Today's practice is not about forcing, it's just about being in present, being with yourself, and noticing your body and mind, how it feels from within. All the
The forward folds are very introspective in nature. So observe your thoughts into this asana, into this posture. See how your thoughts are moving. Maybe they got little lighter as you fold forward.
From here, let's switch. Left leg, left feet is going on the top now, and we fold forward again.
Creating more room for melting into the floor, melting, feeling that support underneath your body, off the floor, and let your thoughts lighter. Let your thoughts get more lighter with each breath in and out, making sure your shoulders are away from the here. Chin or forehead to the ground here.
Or maybe you have your elbows to the ground here. Lifting up. Now from here, let's create more chest opening practice. So inhale, let your arms go side by side, opening and creating nice and wide length here, and then bringing it closer to your body like so, and then opening it wide. Okay, maybe you can have cactus arms here. Few more cactus, releasing any tension in your shoulders. And then one more time, press it out. And then I want you to really hug yourself here. Okay, elbows are on top of each other as you can see, and I'm using the palms to catch hold of the opposite shoulders here, really hugging yourself, rounding the back, and gaze lower here. Maybe you can take this time out to express any gratitude to your body, to yourself. Thank yourself for tuning into this practice. We have covered a month of practice and you joined in every single day. Your body supported through it. Really thank yourself here. One more time, open your arms wide and then hug yourself here. Express any love, any gratitude, any positive emotion that you wish to share with your body, with your mind, and with yourself here. Taking this moment to really reflect on your practice. Notice how you evolved physically throughout this monthly practice, throughout your mat practice. And really thank yourself for showing up every day, every morning. Opening up. And from here, let's go to the floor. Lying down on the ground. Now, everyone's favorite, Savasana. Open your arms wide apart in Savasana, 90 degrees almost to your legs. Your body is in a T shape here. Feet are pointing out, toes are pointing out here. Palms are facing to the sky. दोनों हाथों की जो हथेलियां हैं वो ऊपर की तरफ पॉइंट कर रही है. Notice how your body feels when it's supported by the ground beneath. Noticing how your body feels when you breathe in and exhale, slowly focusing all the attention inwards here. From here, bring the legs closer and then I want you to hug your knees here. One more time, we are doing self hugs. And then rock side to side, releasing any tension in your back. Rocking like a baby who doesn't have any tension, a baby who is just here to be in present, enjoy the moment, and just not have any tension. Yeah. From here, I want you to do happy baby pose. Use your palms to press the feet and rock side to side here. Happy baby, feeling a nice opening in your hip flexors here, in your hip joint here. Hips can store emotions like fear, anger. Letting go of that emotion. Maybe you can observe in this week where you feel, like when did you feel little angry or maybe fearful or maybe anxious. See if that thought can, if see if the, see if you can let go of that thought with this moment. Rocking side to side, or maybe staying still in this position, or giggling like a happy baby. I would love that. This is one of my favorite stretches. It helps me feel lighter, it helps me feel more happy actually, on a very, very subtle level. But it's not like I'll be practicing it for a day and I feel that way, but yeah, I feel less tensed when I do such practices. From here, bring the feet to the ground here. Extend your legs. Let's stretch more on the back now. Bring your right leg closer to the chest and then bend the right leg first. Maybe feet to the floor and then lift up. And I want you to bring the right leg to the left side of the body, opening the right arm to the right side and gaze towards the right side. Now, what I want you to do is make sure your shoulder, the right shoulder, is on the ground. Even if the the right knee is off the floor, it's fine. You see, my right knee is also off the floor. You can use this hand to press it down, but making sure that your right shoulder is on the ground. Twisting your spine here, creating a nice length in your back. Supine twist, releasing any tension stored in the back, letting go of any heaviness here. Let's do the same with the left leg. Extend your right leg. Left knee bends and left feet comes up. Left knee comes closer to the floor here and left shoulder is on the floor. Gaze towards the left side. Left palm is open wide, 90 degrees to your legs. Releasing any tension at your back here. If you're having any back pain from the bad posture or Maybe you have a desk job where you have to sit for a longer time. Then this is a great stretch. I invite you to such practice to let go of any tension stored in your back here. From here, reclined butterfly. दोनों पैरों के जो पंजे हैं वो एक दूसरे के पास आएंगे and we will use the palms to press the thighs closer to the ground. Now let's move towards more introspective practice of the class. I want you to place the left palm on your on the lower belly, left thumb to the navel, and left hand under that, right hand on your chest. Feeling the rise and fall of your belly, of your chest here. As you breathe in, belly expands. As you breathe out, belly goes down. Taking this time in the reclined butterfly position to really ease into the practice, really tune into your mind, tune into your breath, and notice your body from within. If you feel any tension in the leg, you can always stretch out the leg in front. अगर आपको ये थोड़ा ज़्यादा स्ट्रेच फील हो रहा है हिप जॉइंट में, तो आप हमेशा ये जो सवासन वाला पोजीशन है वो ले सकते हो, दोनों पैर आगे स्ट्रेच करके, या फिर आप यहाँ पे प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो, जो भी आपको कंफर्टेबल लगे. वी विल बी हियर फॉर क्वाइट सम टाइम, सो फील फ्री टू स्ट्रेच योर लेग्स आउट. कहीं पे भी अगर आपको टेंशन फील हो रहा है तो आप पैर को आगे की तरफ स्ट्रेच कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. Here and exhale. Throughout this journey of last month, or maybe this entire year, I want you to introspect and ask yourself, how did you evolve this year? What changed? What changed mentally for you? Maybe even physically. What changed physically for you? Maybe you worked really hard. Maybe you're going to a gym, going for a run, and you notice a lot of physical change in your body. You're getting stronger and stronger day by day. Notice what changed from within. Notice how you evolved mentally. Maybe even in this 30 days of practice, notice if you feel any shift in how you operate mentally every day. And as you breathe in, I want you to think of not judging yourself. I want you to think of just observing and accepting what you did this year, accepting how you evolved this year without any judgment. More of a gratitude perspective. There might be 10, 15 things that you didn't do, but I just want you to focus on what you really did. Maybe it's a small thing in your eyes, but I still want you to take this moment and appreciate yourself, appreciate your body, appreciate your mind for helping you do that, for helping you achieve your small or big goals that you had this year, and letting go of that unfinished goals. There is always time and resources to achieve that in the year upcoming. Maybe setting that as your intention and taking more actions starting next year, tomorrow. But in this moment, all I want is for you to just be in this moment and try to introspect your body. and mind from within. I want you to think of three things that you're grateful about for this year. It can be big or small, whatever it is. I want you to think about them and experience the joy of how it feels to live that experience. Maybe it was some trip that you always wanted to go, or maybe it was something else on your list. Keep breathing here. I'll share one of my gratitude notes here. So, before 4 years, I made this little vision board, and there were 3 to 4 things that got ticked off. Almost all of them are very, very special to me, but there was this one thing. There was a photo of a mother daughter duo who were traveling, and I always wanted to have a trip with my mom, and that happened this year. I really got good time to really travel with her and spend good family time with my mom. Honestly, both of us had the best time together. It was just me and her. We practiced a lot of yoga in that trip. Now, take this as a reference and think of one thing, maybe, if not three, that you're absolutely grateful about. Feel that joy in this moment. Maybe you can also imagine the scenarios in the head that, okay, if it is about that trip with my mom, what did I enjoy with her? Maybe it was some food that we tried together. It was some yoga class that we tried together. Try to live that moment and remind yourself of all the gratitude that you had for this year. Really thanking anyone that helped you get that goal here, and just feeling the joy again that you felt in that moment, and thanking your body that it supported you throughout finishing that goal, finishing that journey. Maybe you went for a marathon this year, maybe you went for some sort of physical challenging practice, and you really challenged your body and it performed beyond what you thought. Thank your body for that. And on the other hand, I also want you to think about what is one thought that always kept popping up and made you feel a little anxious. I want you to try and break that down into maybe some action items and try to get rid of that. Try to get rid of that heavy thought, heavy emotion, and maybe if it's something to do with some relation, then I want you to just give yourself that closure and give yourself that acceptance of that emotion and try to really let go of that. Think of it, if you were to operate without that thought, operate without the anxiety, how light you would feel mentally and physically. From here, staying in the same position, I want you to absorb all these thoughts. I want you to just notice each thought, honor it, accept it, and just try to observe without judgment. Maybe if there is any ego holding you back, try to release it. If there is any specific person you can talk to and let go of that ego, let go of that emotion, Do that after this class. Give them a call or maybe meet them over a cup of chai or coffee. Really try to ease in and start the new year with the freshness, with this new energy. Try to reconnect with yourself, with your breath, with your mind, with this beautiful body that you're part of. Noticing heaviness, noticing the lightness, noticing all types of emotions physically and mentally, and not trying to act here, but often more of a witness perspective. From here, I want you to listen to my voice and let's practice some guided meditation here. Keeping the eyes closed, palms by the side of your body. You can also choose to do the meditative practice in the sitting position here. आप बैठे बैठे भी ये मेडिटेशन प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो या फिर सेम पोजीशन में लेटे लेटे यू कैन प्रैक्टिस द मेडिटेशन. You can choose to interlace the fingers and place them on top of your belly, or in the same position, one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. I want you to feel the breath in and out, bringing all the attention to your breath. Let the breath be your anchor today. So you have only two things to focus on right now. One is your breath, and the other one is my voice. Let the voice and the breath guide into the practice, guide into your meditative zone here. We will also practice some silent meditation for a minute or two at the end. But in this moment, I want you to create more awareness to your breath. Let it anchor through the practice. Inhale as the belly expands. Exhale, belly goes down to the floor here. Inhale, chest expands. Lungs expands and exhale. Chest goes down, closer to the floor. Creating more awareness as you breathe in with each body parts. Starting from the toes to your head, crown of the head. Noticing each body parts as you inhale and exhale. Breathing more deeply here into the practice. As you inhale, notice the breath traveling into your belly, into your chest, into your lungs, and into your collarbone. As you exhale, notice your belly goes down and noticing the warm air that passes out of your nostril. Maybe you can try to focus in between your eyes. Noticing your thoughts fading away slowly here. Imagine you are supported by a floating cloud here. Imagine you are floating on the cloud, light as air, and the cloud is moving ahead, and there is a breeze, cold breeze of wind on your face, which is helping you relax your mind here. Relax yourself mentally here as the cool breeze hits your face You're smiling and helping. This is helping your body relax from within, relax mentally and physically here. Imagine you have a warm blanket here, which is helping you protect from the cold. And you're nice and snugged into the blanket. Now, with that thought, I really want you to relax each body parts and even each thoughts that you pass by. I want you to just relax in this mental space and mental awareness that we created. Let's practice silent meditation here, just focusing on your breath, on your mind, and trying to live with the stillness here, inviting more presence into your practice here, feeling that support underneath your body, letting go of any tension. Let's us all practice silent savasana for next minute. Take your time to come back to your physical body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes here, making micro movements to come back to the physical presence. Maybe rotate your neck side to side here, right and left. Once you feel ready, bring your legs together, feet together by the side of your body. Palms by the side of your body, feet together. Interlace the hands and stretch your arms up and above, releasing any tension in the body. Bend your knees, feet closer to the hip here. Take your time, rotate your body to the right side. Take your time here. Once you feel ready, take the support of the left palm, keeping the eyes closed, coming into a seated position here, sitting into Sukhasana, noticing any heaviness in your body here, noticing any lightness in your thoughts. Hands in chin mudra. Keeping the eyes closed, I want you to circle your arms around. Inhale, circle the arms around. Interlace the arms. Still keeping the eyes closed here. Exhale. Arms to the floor here. Inhale again. Exhale, palms to the floor. One last time. Inhaling all the beautiful energy here. All the positive vibrations. Exhale. Let's do Om chanting to finish today's class. Like always, sitting up nice and tall, spine straight, hands in chin mudra, eyes closed, chin parallel to the floor here. Take a nice deep breath in to begin Om chanting. Inhale one last time, maybe a little longer Om chanting this time. Feeling the vibrations from your belly, from your neck. Very nice. Absorbing all this beautiful energy that Om chanting creates. Maybe you have a gentle smile on your face. Notice this lightness in your mind here. Notice this lightness in your thoughts. Maybe you have achieved your state where you have zero thoughts. I'll finish the class with prayer. You can choose to stay in Savasana or in the meditation by sitting here in Sukhasana. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. That's it. I didn't realize that I'm not in the center of the frame. But yes, this class was all about not being perfect and being in present. If you are still in the Savasana, I want you to practice this affirmations. Maybe right now as well. Let's sitting in Vajrasana as well. Let's close our eyes and let's end it with some gratitude, with some positive affirmation practice. You can keep the palms on top of your knees or you can have them face to the sky, creating more openness to receive all the positivity here. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale and mentally repeat, I am present, I am enough, and I trust my journey. Maybe place the hands on your chest right now, and I want you to really feel this emotion as you repeat these words to yourself. Repeat to yourself, I am present, I am enough, I have access to all the abundance, the energy, the beautiful positive energy, abundance, access to that, abundance, access to money, abundance, access to time that you want to spend with your loved ones. I have access to all of that. Positively affirm yourself that you are worthy to receive all this goodness, all this abundance in your life. Maybe you already have it. I want you to repeat to yourself, I am present, I am enough, and I trust my journey. And with that, I want you to just stay with yourself, maybe in Savasana for some time, and try to practice no thoughts, zero thoughts, and just be in present. That's all I'll say. We are done with today's class. We got done a little early today. So, yeah, I am very, very grateful for this class. Not only it helped me share the love for yoga that I have with everyone, but genuinely I felt very, very calm and, more happy after giving this class every day. I could feel that energy shift every single day when I gave the class. I felt a little more happier, a little more myself, a little more present in the moment. So if at all you felt anything positive about the practice throughout the month, I would love to hear some feedback on the YouTube comments of this video, or maybe you can also drop in the message on the community chat that we have. I would love to read them. I would love to hear some feedbacks, even if they are positive, negative. All of them are welcomed. I would love to hear them, regardless of what it is. So, thank you very much for being the part of being part of this journey with me. And I'm just I'm just out of words right now. So I don't know if I'll be doing the classes ahead. I will be definitely posting here more often, so you can like this video, subscribe this channel if you haven't already. You can also share this channel with your family and friends who likes to practice yoga and mindfulness in their life. You can share it with them. अगर आपका कोई दोस्त या फिर फैमिली मेम्बर योगा प्रैक्टिस करता है तो आप ये चैनल उनसे ज़रूर शेयर करें to be part of such more practice. You can subscribe and you can ask them to subscribe. It helps me create more videos. It helps me create this community more richer and stronger. Okay. So that's it. Happy New Year and happy 2026. I hope 2026 brings you a lot of joy, a lot of present, like a lot of love, a lot of laughter, a lot of joy, a lot of money. Yeah, I wish you more abundance in 2026, and I wish myself more abundance in 2026. With that, let's end today's class. Otherwise, I'll keep yapping. Let's end today's class, and I will let you know when we will meet next on the channel. Tomorrow definitely will be off. 1st of January को हम कोई class नहीं रख रहे हैं. It will be off. तो I'll let you know कि next class कब हो रहा है. And thank you very much. Thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. I really, really, really appreciate you joining in, tuning into the practice, and showing up for yourself every single day. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.